Happy Sunday, everybody. Today is Sunday, July 5th. It is the day after 4th of July. A lot of you may be hungover. I am not hungover. I had probably one drink yesterday, but that's it. I didn't really want to drink. I was out of my way with a bunch of other people. A lot of my good friends and a couple people I don't really know, so I don't want to get too crazy. So I took it easy yesterday, plus I had to drive. And yeah, that's another reason why I didn't drink at all. So I drove all the way back, and I had a good time. I had a really good 4th of July. If you guys have not seen my video, go check it out. It is pretty awesome. One of my favorite videos. Again, I made a lot of them, but that's one of my favorite. I do like them all. That's one of my favorite right there. But right now, because it is Sunday, I do have to work. The struggle is real. Finally out of work. It is 6:30. I was supposed to be off at 5, but part of the job, and I ended up getting a phone today. So it's not even for me, it's for my dad. I wanted it to be for me, but my dad doesn't need a new phone. He's still stuck on my Galaxy Note 2 that I gave him a long time ago, and I ended up upgrading him to the Galaxy Note 4, which is only $100 by the way here at Costco, and on a 2-year contract. So that is a ridiculous price for a Galaxy Note 4. And I gotta mail it off to him tomorrow sometime before work. I'm gonna get hit by a car. So, I'll mail it off to him tomorrow. He'll get a new phone, and I'm gonna stick my Galaxy S5. Well, for the meantime. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember from last week's vlog, I talked about how every Sunday I'm gonna start doing questions and answers. So Q&As. So ask me anything, question answer, whatever you wanna call it. I've had a couple people send me some stuff, so when I get home, I'm gonna read all the questions to you, and I'm gonna answer them. Finally home, time for my Q&A. Alright, so for my Q&A, a couple people asked me some questions, and I'm going to have a couple questions for you. So if next week you want to have a question for me, you want to ask me, feel free to ask me. You guys can ask me on Twitter, on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook, but I check it. You guys can use Facebook or any other way. But first question. So my first question is from, it's actually off Reddit. It's from Anmar7779. He asked me, what are your top 5 songs and top 5 movies? It's hard for the top 5 songs, but I do like Calvin Harris as Summer, which I just like the beat and lyrics pretty cool. Other than that, I like old school, Guns N' Roses, AC/DC. I know those aren't songs, those are bands, but any song they play, it's something I like. And again, the list goes on, but I can't give you my top 5 songs. My top 5 movies, though. Top 5 movies, one, I would definitely say Step Brothers. Step Brothers is probably one of the greatest movies ever. Anything with Will Ferrell is pretty much up there. Another good movie would be Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights is definitely one of the top movies. I'm more into comedy. Comedy movies is good. Horror, I'll watch it, but it's not my best. Any comedy though. Will Ferrell, definitely. Will Ferrell's the man. Okay, here's a question from my buddy Zach. He asked me, boxers or briefs? Definitely briefs. I don't get hugged enough, so boxer briefs hug me. So I feel love with boxer briefs. He also asked me favorite restaurant / food. It's a good one. If you're talking about fast food restaurant, I will definitely say it's going to be In-N-Out, because In-N-Out it's In-N-Out. It's awesome. So In-N-Out, definitely my favorite fast food restaurant. When it comes to regular restaurants, anything with barbecue. I love barbecue. Barbecue ribs, barbecue chicken, anything barbecue. So barbecue, restaurants, anything like that, awesome. When it comes to favorite food, I love Italian food. I also like American food. I also like anything that just tastes good. I'm very picky. I don't like salsa. I don't like chili. I don't like chili. I'm not a big salsa eater. I don't like it, so I just won't eat it. Okay, so my friend Yesenia asked me, if Dodgers didn't exist, which I can imagine without, by the way, in quotes, which I can imagine life without them, laugh out loud, what other teams that you will root for, and why? When it comes to baseball, I love baseball. I'm a big fan of baseball in general. Again, I'm a Dodger fan. Again, I'll always be a Dodger fan, but even if they did not exist, I would still watch the sport. And because growing up, I always played it. I've always played baseball. Again, one of my favorite sports I've always played. And to this day I try playing it, but again, it's been way too long since I played baseball. What team will I root for? It's tough. I would probably go off the player, which player I like the most. Man, that's tough. That's a good one. I would most likely be you know what? Man, it's tough. I don't want to say Yankees because everyone's a Yankee fan. I don't know. I can't really choose a team. Again, I choose baseball. Baseball's my team. That's who I choose. And why? Why would I choose them? Because, again, growing up, I've always played baseball. That's always been my favorite sport, one of my favorite sports. And it's something I just love to watch, love to do. And it's America's pastime. So that's another reason why I like it. I did get another question from Reddit, from Will Orion. He asked me, what do you typically talk about in your vlogs? Anything in particular, or do you just talk about whatever comes to mind? Whatever happens for the day, etc., etc.? Yes. So my newest thing, what I want to start doing is I want to plan out what I do. But a lot of it, again, my last 31 videos or so, hasn't been really planned out. I try to plan it out, and I try to get, do stuff in sequence. And it's tough, I work full time, so I'm at work. You guys see my videos. I'm at work about 8 hours a day, and I drive 30 minutes away, to go to work, and I'm always working. So work takes up a lot of my time. I would love to just not have to work and just focus on my videos because, I'd rather do videos just because I like doing them. These videos, they're awesome, and it's just something that it keeps me entertained, and it's something I like to do. Every night I get home, I'm making my video, I'm enjoying myself, I'm having a good time looking at my videos, cutting, editing, putting music on there. That's something I love to do, and it makes me feel good. Every day I put a video out, it makes me feel good, and that people, some people are out there watching my videos and they enjoy it. One thing I do need to do is I'm a little bit more too repetitive. I do a lot of the same thing, and I don't want to do a lot of the same thing. Again, it's tough when I work, almost every day, which sucks. And I know, but I gotta make money somehow. And what else did you say? Whatever comes, and it's whatever comes to mind. Some days I'm like, I'm gonna go golfing, and I have a couple videos where I go golfing, and it's pretty fun. I enjoy myself. Golfing is always something to go out, hang out, and just have fun. Okay, so this question it's almost the exact same question. It comes from two people. It comes from my friend Alyssa, and it comes from my roommate Danny. So they asked me, where do you see yourself in 5 to 10 years? Great question. I see myself doing this. These videos have been something, the last 31 days I've been doing this. This is something I really, really love doing, and I would love to do it for other people, and I'd love to do it for, commercials, for companies, for, advertising, other things, and little things like that. I mean, this is a little stepping stone. The more videos I make, the better I become at editing, hopefully, and maybe someone will be, hey, this guy does make really good videos, and let's see if he is willing to make a video for us. And that's something I really, really hope to do in the future. So 5 to 10 years down the road, again, I don't know if I'll be able to make vlogs every single day till those 5 years, but yeah, you never know. We'll see. And I wanna do this. This is something I enjoy doing, and I love making videos, even if it's short, 2-3 minute videos or a movie. I am creative somewhat. I try to be creative in these videos, and it's something that I feel like I lack of. I'm not very creative. I need to try to start making stuff like my own content and make it my own. So when it comes to it, it's I may be using other people's stuff, but I try not to. It's a lot of my videos, I guess you would say, is you've seen them before, maybe some other people, but I want to be able to make a video and make it my own. So people will say like, oh, Leo's done that, or Leo's done this, Leo's done that. So 5-10 years, again, that's where I see myself in my career. When you talk about 5-10 years, I want to be married. Maybe not 5 years. I would want to say 7 to 10. I like my watch because my watch is not going to tell me my age, but I'm 23 years old. 23 years old. I'll be 24 in November. So I'm not getting younger, that's for sure. And again, time's flying by, and then next thing you know, I'll be filming a video for my birthday when I'm turned 24. And it's crazy. Time does fly. It goes by really, really fast. So you got to take it a day at a time. Enjoy yourself. That's one thing I try doing every day. I try enjoying myself. It is, work doesn't help, but I try to make the best out of work. I try to make the best out of my day. Luckily, I have awesome friends that are always there to help me out. I have an awesome dog that's always happy to see me every time I get home from work. And my family. My family is the most important people to me. So that brings me to my next question. The biggest influence in my life. The biggest influence in my life would be my dad. My dad is the biggest influence ever. He's always been there. He's always supported me. He's always helped me out with everything. And it's me living 5 hours away, 6 hours away from him. Sorry, my watch was going off. I'm gonna take it off. So me living 5 hours, 6 hours away from him, it's tough. I don't get to see him as often as I would want to. And every time I do, I only see him for a couple days, short amount of time. And I would love to go back home, but I'm not ready. I want to go back home, ready. I want to take care of everything I need to take care of here. And once I'm done here, I want to go back home. My family, again, my dad, my mom, my sister, everybody, they're the most important people to me in my life. Of course, your family always comes first, and that's what they are. My dad, again, I love my dad to death. I love my mom, I love my sister. I know I kind of said it. My dad is the most influential person in my life. Again, I can't talk today. My first video, guys, or my first Q&A, so don't judge me too bad. And he is. My mom has always been there as well. She's always supported me, and same for my sister. So when it comes to the people that have influenced me the most in my life would be my family. And they're pretty much the most important people in my life right now. I also have my best friend, Danny. What? Say hi. Hi. That guy's awesome too. My roommate, Danny, I've known him for years and years and years. He's a good friend. He's always there for me. He always helps me out with whatever I need. And I got my best friend, Tommy. You guys met him. He was in one of my videos. We went swimming. I got my best friend, Tommy, and I have a lot of my other close friends that we're just really close together. If I ever have any questions or any problems, or if I need help with anything, I know my family, my good friends, they will always be there to support me. So I know I kind of went off topic. The question was the biggest influence of my life was my dad. But going back to it, again, it all comes together. My dad is my influence, and my friends and family, they help me. Other than that, guys, I didn't have that many questions today. I had a couple, but if you guys really want to ask me a question, ask me anything you guys like. If you guys want to ask me a question, I think my comments are working, so put a comment down below. Say, hey, Leo, this, and that, whatever you want. Other than that, though,